Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the CTU Lions Dynasty. 3 games remaining on the schedule. We sit here at 8-1, and CTU looks to close out the season with 3 straight wins, making our way into the conference championship. We are well on our way. We have a 2-game lead in the division, and I think that we will get that done. BJ Johnson, former CTU Lion, is on top of the Heisman watch list. He is number 2 right now, and he has UNC North Carolina on top in the top 15, I should say. But ahead of us, we have a snow game versus our rivals, Oakland College. They have a couple of great players for them, especially Eli Zanderfield, who is a dual threat quarterback. He can throw the football. This team actually leads the conference in passing yards, so this will be a tough matchup for our secondary. We'll see if we can get it done. In the snow, it will definitely help us. And on defense, they are decent. Not great. They are in the middle of the pack in the NCAA. And they also have Sammy Codon, who has been there for the last 3 seasons. He leads them in picks with 3. Quick recruiting update. We do have a couple of guys still left on our board here. Dale Pitts is one of the athletic tight ends we have left, and as well as Matt Dakota, who is an excellent off-ball linebacker. And then Matthew Alexander is a cornerback who I want to go after just for depth. He is out of Colorado, so I want to make sure I just have him there because we don't have much cornerback depth right now. Despite us playing so well there this year, I still want to add that depth. Golden Iwatachu ends up committing to Ohio State. He is the number 1 back in the country, and he ends up being 88 overall as a freshman. It's going to be interesting to see if he plays right away. Braca, who is also a subscriber prospect, he's going to head to Duke as an outside linebacker. So we will see if we can get it done today. 8-1 CTU will get this underway as we are at home. And you see this sea of orange and black. We will see if we can get it done. Here is the freshman Darian Bernard returning it for a gain of 29. And Oakland has not beaten us yet here in this series. We will see if we can keep this up. The first play is a toss play to the left side, and that is Joshua Livenhauser losing 3. We have just not had good running games since about the first 4 weeks of the season. We had 2 100-yard games. Since then, it has been lights out for Joshua Livenhauser. Second down carry goes up the middle, though, when he gets 8. So that brings us to about the 38-yard line for a 3rd and 5. A draw play, and Frankie Law is tackled in the backfield. It's a loss of 2. Charlie Walker in the back. And that one will be a 3-and-out here for CTU. Our offensive coordinator, that was an interesting play call right there. So here we are on defense now. Here's Eli Zanderfield, the dual threat quarterback. He throws out to Nate King to the right side, who breaks a tackle, throws off a defender, and gets a gain of 10. Now, these rivalry games are heated. You already know both teams like to step it up in these games, as here is King again, another 10-yard gain, this time on the ground. Running a man in motion, that is Michael Jordan, the tight end. Here's Zanderfield throwing to left side. He's got Owen Nathan for the catch and the first down. It's going to be a gain of 16 yards. Now here we go now. Handoff to the right side. It's Nate King up the middle again. A gain of 8. They have been moving the ball just positively all drive long. Little draw play. No, it looks like it's a read option, and this one will be a gain of 3. As Eli Zanderfield keeps that one and gets the first down. We send pressure on this play. Quick throw, though, to Owen Nathan. In this long drive, 5 first downs so far. Here is Zanderfield now inside the red zone. Quick throw. Almost picked off by Smoke Wyatt, the All-American last season, and now it brings it to a 3rd and 10. Zanderfield almost made a big mistake on that one. Quick throw across the middle. This one's going to be caught by Sean Gibson. Gain of 2. We will get them to settle for 3. That long drive with all those first downs only results in 3 points. So here we are back on offense. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is Darren Baker, the 6'6" freshman. Good route right there. Good throw by David Potter. So 1st and 10 now. Here is Frankie Law with the carry up the middle. That one will be a face mask for sure. Flag on the play, and we will get an extra 15 yards. So now we're across the 50 at about the 34-yard line, just out of field goal range. Potter throw was across the middle. He was looking for the All-American Mike Marone. Incomplete. Since kind of decreasing Mike Marone's role, he has actually done better for us. Dropped a lot less passes. As here's a quick throw to the right side. That is Jackson. The senior picks up a gain of 11. So after moving the chains on that one, another draw play now. Joshua Livenhauser trying to get him going on the ground. That one is a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, blitz off the left edge. This is going to be a catch at the 5-yard line by Kentrell Kraft. It's going to be a gain of 15 for his first catch of the day. We eventually get it to the 1. Here's a fullback dive, and that one will be Cookie Rockman, but he looks like he's just short of the goal line. 3rd and goal. Livenhauser in the backfield. Here's a handoff to the left side. It's a touchdown. 1 yard out. Livenhauser gets in. And a 7-3 start here for CTU, coming back after a 3-and-out drive and moving the length of the field. So here's Eli Zanderfield and this Oakland Owls offense as they run the man in motion. Here he's in the center. Quick throw to Doucette, who's got it. It's going to be a gain of 6. Now, I mentioned before this game that they are the top passing offense in the conference. Here's a play-action fake to the right side. That one is a catch. And Brian Walker gets a gain of 3, but steps out of bounds before the first down marker, bringing it to a 3rd and 1. Draw play up the middle. It's Nate King, but he gets stopped. It's the captain, Jamarcus Lexington, with the tackle in the backfield. He has definitely stepped it up quite a bit this year on defense, something we needed. So 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw across the middle on the next drive, and that one is caught by Jackson. Jackson for his 2nd catch of the game. That one goes for a gain of 22 yards for the first down. Good touch on that throw by David Potter. 1st and 10 now. Here is Livenhauser with a counter play up the middle. It looks like he is running the ball a little better this game. That one goes for a gain of 7. The first quarter is ending now. 3rd and 1 carry up the middle. It's Livenhauser again. Another positive yard run. It's a gain of 6. And it looks like our running game is finally starting to open up here and wake up. Now we start the second quarter with a quick throw to the right side. That one is Kentrell Kraft for a gain of 16 in his 2nd catch of the game. But that one will get us to the other side of the 50. Here's a quick throw. Kentrell again. It's going to be another 16-yard gain. But that catch right here puts him in the record books. He is now the career leader in receiving yards for CTU. Congratulations on him, to him. Almost approaching 3,000 yards. He will get there with about 3 games remaining. So here we go, continuing this drive now. Here's Potter waiting, throwing, and he gets Jackson into the end zone. It's a touchdown. What a touch pass over the top of that linebacker right there. That may have been a safety, but wow, he couldn't get turned around, and Jackson just waiting there at the goal line. It is 14-3. So here's Oakland back on offense. And here's a draw play. That was a kind of a weird play right there. Eli just took off right away. And now here they go with this hurry-up offense. 2nd and 5 now, trying to take off his Zanderfield. He goes down. It's Jamarcus Lexington, his first sack of the game today. He has just stepped up the last few games. And he is playing alongside Keaton DeAndre, who is on the opposite side of him as an edge rusher, who is a true freshman, so he's really showing out now. 3rd and 12, quick throw to the right side. Sean Britton has it for a gain of 10. And it's not going to be enough for the first down. But they're going to allow him to go for it here. 4th and 2, Zanderfield under center. Tries to take off, and he's going to go down. It's Lexington again. A loss of 7 on the sack. Lexington just relentless today. So here we go back on offense. Run play to start it out. Here is Frankie Law, the senior running back. He picks up a gain of 4. We lose a couple of yards on 2nd down, bringing it to a 3rd and 9. Potter throws across the middle for Kentrell, and a diving effort knocks that pass away. And it's incomplete, 3 and out, and Oakland gets the ball right back. Well, we couldn't capitalize off of that 4th down stop, so here's Oakland back on offense. Here's a run play to the left side, and there is Keaton DeAndre, the true freshman edge rusher, and he gets the tackle for loss on that one. 2nd and 12 now. Zanderfield tries to take off this time. Can't get around Nnamdi Ugonna Okafor. Big time hit. It's only a gain of 1. So now they get it to a 3rd and 12. It looks like they're running this hurry-up offense still. Zanderfield, quarterback draw. That's not going anywhere. Only a gain of 2. Lexington was there on the stop again. So now this next drive, we set up with great field position here before halftime. Here's a pitch play to left side, and that one should have been a big-time run. Instead, we missed some blocks. It's a loss of 2 yards. 1:20 to go now in the half. 3rd and 10. Quick throw. It's going to be Darren Baker, the freshman, open for a gain of 18 yards. It's a first down. Darren Baker has not put up the huge numbers, but he's still making a pretty good impact. Here's a throw to the right side. This is Baker, and this time he drops it, and it's intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Baker had a wide open first down and even more, and the ball bounces off of his hands, and the Oakland Owls catch the deflection. And now here's Oakland setting up back on offense. This should be a way bigger lead than what it is right now. Here's a quick throw, Sean Britton. That one goes for a gain of 8. And Oakland looks like they're not going to call a timeout. They're just going to go into halftime here. Just very, very interesting handoff up the middle. That's a loss of 1. And that one will take us into half, 14-3. Oakland College is content being down by 2 scores. I'm surprised. So second half action now. 8-1 CTU. Looks like they are on their way to a victory here as long as we keep it up. And these little mistakes have cost us so far. But this one is going to be a sack to start out the second half. And that is Joseph Crawford Jr. on the pressure. And it looks like Zanderfield just literally turns right into him. Did not see him coming. It's a 2nd and 18. Here is a handoff. Nate King up the middle. It's a gain of 2. Bring it to a 3rd and very long. Zanderfield in the shotgun again. Throwing across the middle. That one is dropped. And another big stop by the defense. How about us stopping this big-time passing offense? I think the snow has helped us quite a bit today as well. So we start out our first possession of the second half on offense. Here is a draw play. Livenhauser, and he loses 1 on that play. 3rd and 11 now. Potter throws to a wide-open Flint Steele. He's got it with space to run. Nobody's going to catch up. It's a touchdown. 21-3 off of that big-time throw, catch, and run. And how about Flint Steele? I highlighted it last episode. Flint Steele is turning out to be an excellent slot receiver. I have floated around the idea of putting Kentrell Kraft there, but Flint Steele is absolutely killing it in the slot this year. So back on defense, there is Smoke Wyatt with a big-time hit on Nate King. And that brings it to a 3rd and 10 eventually. Zanderfield in the pocket. Nobody to throw it to. He's going to throw deep into double coverage. He's going to find Sean Britton. The freshman Claude Wynn was supposed to be back for the help over the top, and he let one get past him. 1st and 10 now. Zanderfield, after the big-time throw, tries to take off, and he takes off for a gain of 10 yards. As now they hurry it up here. They love to run this hurry-up offense here. 2nd and inches. Here is a carry, and that's a stop by Smoke Wyatt and Jamarcus Lexington. It's actually going to be a loss of 2 yards, bringing it to a 3rd and 2. Those two have been amazing so far this year. As they come out here with trips to the left side in the single back formation. Zanderfield winds up, throws to an open man in the end zone. Overthrown. He had a man wide open, and he could not capitalize off of that one. It's a 21-6 game. They elect not to go for the 4th down conversion, I should say, not the 2-point conversion. And now they're still down by multiple scores. 21-6 game. Here's Potter under center, quick throw. There's Darren Baker, who's got it with speed, and he catches it, and it looks like it's going to be an extra 15. Yeah, it is. Face mask on the defense, a free 15 yards. That puts us all the way at the 37 after that quick slant. So now we're across the 50. Here's a handoff. Livenhauser just trying to get some yardage here. It's been tough sledding today, but at least he's getting positive yardage. 2nd and 1. Counter play. Here he gets up the middle and gets absolutely smacked. It's a gain of 2. Darian Bernard checks in. 3rd and 3. It's a carry up the middle. Darian only picks up a gain of 1. 4th and 2, though. We're going to go for it. Unlike Oakland, we are going to go for this 4th and 2 here. And here's a handoff. Livenhauser, he has the space. 4 straight run plays. We pick up the first down. It's a gain of 6. So fresh set of downs here. Here's Potter lobbing to the left side in a wide open Mike Marone. It's a touchdown. And David Potter throws his 3rd touchdown of the game. 28-6 here in the 3rd quarter. Mike Marone showing, like I said, less is more. A commanding lead here for CTU. It looks like we are on our way to our 9th win. Here's a lob to left side. That one's caught by Doucette, and it will be a gain of 24 and a first down. So now here they are set up at the other side of the 50, just about at the 49. 5 wide out there. Zanderfield throws to an open man, and it's dropped. I mean, this Oakland offense has just not shown up today. They are playing like a 4-5 team. This is what teams look like when they're average and just are inconsistent. Here is Zanderfield taking off. He picks up a huge gain of 22 yards and a first down. So now they're into field goal range, just about the 26, but this is 4-down territory now, down by multiple scores. Zanderfield takes off to the right side, picks up a block, and he has some space, and he gets absolutely lit up by Lexington, but it's a gain of 9. Zanderfield now running the read option, hands off to Nate King. King can't make a decision and ends up losing to Adam Shield with a tackle in the backfield. That brings it to a 3rd and 3 now. Zanderfield under center. He may have had a man wide open at the beginning, but tries to take off. It's a sack. And that is the freshman, Clay Pettit, on the sack that time. Losing about 2 yards. It's a 4th and 7. They have to go for this. Here we go. Zanderfield. It's a quarterback draw. He takes off up the middle, and it's a gain of 4. An interesting play call right there by their offensive coordinator or their head coach, whoever's calling plays for them. And it's going to be a turnover. Here is Livenhauser now, just trying to run out this clock here. He picks up a gain of 6. You can see Livenhauser does have burst. I think it's a matter of just our offensive line getting better at blocking for the run. Here's a quick throw, a 2nd and 4. Here is Clayton Garrett. One of the 3 tight ends we have rotating in. It's Clayton Garrett, it's Stan McDaniels, and obviously Mike Marone, the All-American. So under center now, Potter, a little draw play up the middle. It's Livenhauser trying to fight forward, and it's just like bumper cars bouncing off of the offensive lineman. 3rd and 1. Frankie Law checks in. Potter moves to the right side, looking for somebody to throw it to. He throws it at the last second, and this one's knocked away. It's 4th and 1. We are just going to allow it to go for this. Why not? Let's just put this game away. Play action fake. Potter throws to Flint Steele. He just separates just a bit for a gain of 4. That's only his 2nd catch of the game after that big touchdown run. So here's a carry to the right side. That is Livenhauser again. And we continue to move the ball down the field. And now we're under 2 minutes to go. Cookie Rockman checks into the game to help block. This is a counter play. Frankie Law fights forward and spins. It's now a 3rd and 3. One more first down should do it here. Looks like Oakland isn't even calling their timeouts. As here is Potter rolling to the right side. Throws that way. And there is Livenhauser. He has the first down. And that one will do it. Add 15 yards to that as well. And Oakland is just no chance for CTU, no match. And we just put them away. And it should have been a bigger blowout than what it was. This was a rivalry game, and we just did that to them in the snow at home. It wasn't even close from the beginning. CTU is showing that we are a top team in the country. And we are ready for these final 2 games of the season. The biggest game being Cincinnati. They are still ranked in the top 25 on the year. They are probably the best team in the conference besides us. On the other side, there is still Kansas, who's having a breakout season all of a sudden out of nowhere. But we just had a good game today. we were clean all around. We even ran the ball pretty well. It wasn't exactly how I would want to run the ball, but we still got it done. How about Lexington, though? 2 sacks in this one, 4 tackles for loss. Smoke Wyatt had a sack. Joseph Crawford had a sack. Clay Pettit had a sack. I mean, this was a big game for us. No interceptions. We haven't had interceptions in a very long time, it seems like. But we're still playing very good defense, stout defense. Even with our deficiencies, we don't have many cornerbacks with speed. We make sure we just shut them down with a lot of zone coverage calls. And remember, the defensive and offensive coordinators are calling the game, so I am not calling the plays. I pick if there's a repeat. That's about it. But besides that, we are doing pretty good so far. Kentrell Kraft hits the record books. He is the all-time leader in receiving yards. And I just want to show you guys, what his career has kind of looked like. He had a 1,000-yard season, then a less than a 1,000-yard season, then a season that he's having now. I mean, it's not great, but he's still in the receiving record books, to be honest. And I think that can be broken. 2948 is definitely a lower number, especially if you have a receiver who is a starter all 4 years. You can definitely get to that number, but he should actually be the leader in catches pretty soon as well, so watch out for that. And coming up, we do have a easier schedule with UCF, easier game, I should say, with UCF, and then we play Cincinnati. But looking at the college football playoff rankings, now obviously with having a team builder, you can't put the playoffs in the game, but we do have a BCS Bowl projection here playing Miami. But we do have a 2-win team ahead of us, so we can probably jump Miami, but we would need some teams to lose ahead of us in order to really compete for a possible national championship. We'll have to see. We are 9-1, so the next episode will be the final 2 games, 2-8 UCF and then Cincinnati, so that should be good. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.